leaves dancing on the pavement, enticing me to tango with nature, toil among the trees, bathe in the shadows of their existence, protecting me from harm known and unknown, seen and unseen. Here I am safe. Here I am loved. Here I am me. Here.
Hello, welcome back to another practice. Today we are in nature. The weather is beautiful, the leaves are falling, the trees are turning, and I'm excited. So let's get started. We're gonna start at the top of the mat in mountain here. Nice tall spine. Hands by your side, and just take a few breaths to settle into your practice. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, on your next inhale, big inhale, and exhale, sigh it out. All right, from here we're inhaling, hands up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Good, nice bend in the knees, just starting out our practice here. Ooh, feel free to wiggle it from side to side, loosen up those hammies. And we're gonna inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, we're gonna step or jump back into our plank. One breath here. And exhale, we're in the downward dog. Continue to breathe. Just walking those legs out. And just gently waking up your body, easing into your practice. A couple more breaths here. Good. On your next inhale, we're gonna ripple forward into plank and lower it down into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. I realized I didn't give any modifications, so I got y'all on the next one. One breath here. On your exhale, we're gonna walk those feet up to the top of the mat into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Good. Again, a nice generous bend in the knees here. Just a few breaths. Feel free to cross over your elbows and find a rag doll here if you like. Releasing that tension from your neck, lower back. On your next exhale, we're going to release those hands back to the mat if they're not already there. We're going to inhale, halfway lift, nice and slow. Exhale, fold. And inhale it all the way to the top. Hands in the prayer, and we're going to exhale down, back into mountain. Take a few breaths here, check in with your body. Notice how you're feeling. And continue to breathe. Your next inhale, make it a big one. Exhale, sigh. Very good. Inhale, hands come up to the sky. We're going to exhale the hands down to the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step or jump back into plank. Good. One breath here. And exhale, downward dog. And a yellow jacket is here. Oh my gosh. stay calm. Anyways, on your next exhale, we're gonna ripple forward into plank. All right, from here, if you wanna bring the knees down and then chest and chin for chaturanga, feel free to do that. All right, I'm gonna go full on chaturanga, straight down to the mat. From here, we can lower down, inhale into cobra, or if you wanna find your up dog, that is fine too. And exhale, tuck those toes back. Inhale, up to plank, one breath. And exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. Continue to breathe. One more breath here. And you know the drill. Exhale. We're gonna walk or jump those hands back to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. One more breath. Feel free to start to straighten your legs if you like to. On your next inhale, we're gonna bring it all the way back to the top, nice and slow. And exhale, hands to heart center. Ooh. Good, we're back in mountain. 2 breaths here. On your next inhale, hands go up to the sky. All right. On this exhale, we're gonna sit back into our chair. All right. Tuck that tailbone and breathe. If you want to bring your hands into prayer, you can 100% do that. Two more breaths here. And exhale, hands down to the mat. From here, we're going to step that right foot back into a high lunge. All right. Just prepare your ankles for this balance. And inhale up into our high lunge. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, twist. Out to the right, left. Continue to breathe. Nice strong back leg. Tuck that tailbone. And exhale. Right hand down to the mat. One breath. And exhale, left hand comes down as well. We're going to drop that back knee and untuck that back toe. All right. Take one breath. And exhale. Up into your prayer. If you want a little extra razzle dazzle, feel free to pop up that back foot and continue to breathe. One more breath here. All right, on the last exhale, release that back foot if it's not already down, and open that left knee out. Oof. Stretching the hips forward, opening the heart to the sky. So good. One more breath here. And exhale, we're gonna bring that left knee back in alignment. Frame the front foot. From here, we're gonna walk that left foot out to the edge of the mat. Bring the left hand inside, all right? From here, we're gonna transition into our lizard. If you wanna stay up on your hands, you can. Or on your exhale, you can walk those elbows down to the mat. All right, and continue to breathe. Good. On your next inhale, we're coming back up on the hands if you're not already there. I like to just dip those hips and open the heart one good time. Exhale, we're tucking that back toe, popping up into our high lunge, and that left foot back inside. And exhale, step the right foot to the top of the mat to forward fold. Woo! Feel it in my hips for sure. All right, I'm just gonna walk my legs out here. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to the sky, into high mountain. And exhale, hands down to heart center. Let's take a few breaths again, just checking in with your body here, seeing how you feel. Check on your heart. Heart might be doing some different things from when you started, which is completely fine. Wherever you are on your next inhale, we're gonna make it big and exhale, sigh. Let's do one more of those. Big inhale and exhale, sigh it out. Very good. On your inhale, we're bringing those hands up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. From here on our inhale, we're coming in the chair. All right, tuck that tailbone. Make sure the knees aren't passing the toes here. Good, and breathe. One more breath. And on your exhale, we're just gonna go ahead and step that left foot back into our crescent lunge, all right? If you wanna go from here, ba, ba, that is completely fine. Whatever works for you, all right? And a few breaths here. Again, nice open heart, strong back leg. And inhale those hands to the sky. Exhale, twist it to the right. Continue to breathe. I know you feel a little shake. You feel the little shakes. I feel it. One more breath. And exhale. Windmill that left hand down. One breath here. On your exhale, bring that right hand down to frame that front foot. Just take a few breaths here. Ground yourself into your mat. Good. So from here, we're going to drop that back knee down, untuck the toes, and prepare. On your next inhale, we're coming up. If you did the modification on the other side, you want to bring that left foot up, feel free to. If not, you can stay here. Good, and continue to breathe. One more breath. Exhale. Let's release that back foot and open that right knee out. Opening the hips here. Continue to breathe. 2 more breaths. You're almost there. Good. On your exhale, we're bringing that right knee back up. Frame that front foot with the hands. Take a breath here. Very good. On your exhale, we're gonna heel toe that right foot out to the edge of the mat. Right hand comes inside, okay? We're preparing for our lizard. 1 breath. On your exhale, you can stay up here. Or you can walk it down to the forearms. Definitely feel that in my hip. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. On your next inhale, you're gonna walk those hands back up, heel toe the foot back into frame, the hands to frame the front foot. Pop back up onto those back toes. Take a breath. And on your exhale, we're gonna step that left leg up to meet the right, forward fold. Again, feel free to walk those hips out, one knee at a time. Need that. Need that. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. On your next inhale, we're gonna roll it back up to standing. High mountain, and exhale, hands down to heart center. And then we're back into mountain here. All right, how we feeling? Whew. My body is awake. Continue to breathe. Again, just take a few breaths here to check in with your body and see how you're feeling. I'm gonna go ahead and bring just like a little rock from side to side here. I think my hips still need a little waking up, so that's what I'm gonna do. But if you find that stillness is in your practice today, all good. Take a couple more breaths. On your next exhale, we're finding stillness if you're not already there. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, down into chair. Not gonna be here long. Well, at least not in this version of chair. You're gonna love it though, I promise. All right, from here, I'm gonna exhale those hands down into heart center if they're not already there. Take one breath. And from here, we're twisting to the left. All right, if you feel that knee, that right knee poking out, kind of just bring that back in a little bit. All right. Just twist however far you can go before your hips start turning, okay? That might look different for everybody, which is okay. Continue to breathe. Inhale, we're back to center. Stand it up. Exhale, back down. One breath. Exhale, twist to the right. If you want to place the left elbow on the inside of the left knee, or even if you can grab the outside of the right knee, those are both options, okay? Continue to breathe here. I feel it in my hamstrings, my glutes. One more breath. Inhale, hands into the sky. And exhale to heart center. Good. So we're moving into our final pose of the practice today. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I have not done this in a long time. So we're going to try it together, okay? It's going to be great. It's going to be great. All right, from here, we're inhaling, hands up to the sky. And exhale down to heart center. All right. From here, let me turn this way. From here, we're going to transition into tree on the left side. So prop that left heel up onto your shin. On your next inhale, you can bring the foot to rest on the shin here, or you can bring it up to the thigh if that is in your practice. Just try to avoid the knee as much as possible because that is a bit of a sensitive joint. So continue to breathe. Take one more breath. And from here, we're gonna release that left foot, all right? From here, we're gonna take the left hand, grab the outside of that left ankle. We're reaching forward with the heart, up and back with the left toes. We're coming into dancer here. I hope I'm still in frame. Let us pray. And one more breath. And if you fall over, that is fine. Just hop back up and try it again. On the exhale, we're coming back down into our tree. I know, y'all, I know. Take a breath. And exhale, we're coming back into our mountain. Inhale, hands up high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step or jump back into your plank. Big inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Very good. Wherever you are on your next inhale, we're going to ripple forward into plank. We're going into chaturanga, so find yours. If it's knees, chest, chin, if it's all the way down, exhale into your chaturanga. And we're inhaling upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. All right, we got dancer on the right side, and then we are done. How you feeling? I am feeling a little sweaty, very warm, and I love it. One more breath in your downward dog. And on the exhale, we're gonna step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. All right, on the inhale, we're bringing it all the way up to the top. Exhale, preparing for tree on the other side now, okay? So we're gonna prop that right heel up onto the left shin. Find your balance. Shift that weight into your left side. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and bring that foot up to the shin, or you can bring it up to the thigh, whichever works best for you, all right? I find that squeezing my glutes and pushing my hips slightly forward helps kind of maintain my balance here, all right? 2 more breaths. On your second exhale, go ahead and release that right foot. We're transitioning into dancer. Find that right ankle. All right, we're leaning it forward. Press that back toe up to the sky. Open the heart. Oh, you feeling shaky? I know I am. Ooh, 2 more breaths. You got it. You got this. On your second exhale, go ahead and find your way back into that tree. Very good. And we're gonna exhale that foot back to the mat. Inhale it up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. I wanna do one more little squat. So we're gonna move into a malasana squat here. My toes are pointed outward, heels in. I'm sitting down into my chair, and then I keep going down into my squat. All right. If you want to, and then just sit back, if that works for you, and then work your way up to the squat, that is completely fine. All right. However you find it best in your practice to get to this pose, make it happen. You got it. All right, we're pressing those shoulders down and away from the ears. And breathe. Very good. On the next exhale, I'm just going to sit it back onto the mat. Bring those feet forward. Just give myself a little love here. My body needs some love. She did so good today. I do like to take the time after my practice to just thank my body for what it allowed me to do today. Thank you. Thank you, body. Thank you for what you allow me to do every day. Thank you for cooperating with me during this practice in front of all these people. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. You're beautiful. Big hug. So good. All right, from here, walking those elbows down to meet the mat and working your way down into Shavasana, our final pose of the practice. Now, I'm not going to stay here very long because there are some yellow jackets roaming around on the ground very close to me. And I don't know how much I'll be able to relax with that being the case. So I'm going to stay here for a few breaths. But if you need something a bit longer, feel free to end the video whenever you're ready. From here, just checking in with your body, taking notice of how you feel, simply observing without judgment. Good, and continue to breathe. If you find yourself dozing off in your Shavasana, that is perfectly normal. Just allow your body to be just as it is. And wherever you are, just go ahead and start to wiggle your fingers and toes as we come back into the space around us. Maybe rocking your head from side to side. Very good. On your inhale, we're going to stretch those toes out, stretch the arms above the head. And exhale, we're bringing the knees into the chest. One more big hug here. From here, you can roll onto your right side and work your way up to seated. Or you can rock it up. So good. All right, from here, inhaling those hands up to the sky. Exhaling, thumbs down to the forehead. I focus on thoughts of peace. Focus on thoughts of love. Focus on thoughts of dreams. I am at peace within my mind. Thumbs come down to the lips. I speak words of life, words of love, and words of truth unto myself and unto others on this day. I speak words of gratitude and confidence with ease. And on your last exhale, bring those thumbs down to the heart. I am at peace within my heart.
My heart is open to giving and receiving love in all directions. Beautiful. Inhale. Hands up to the sky as we bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. Hopefully it was helpful to you. If you've enjoyed this, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things, and I'll see you next time.